Hey everyone, and welcome back to another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach, where the riffs reign supreme and the music rocks. Tonight, I'm putting back on the wig. I'm checking out the new track from Iconic called Cry No More off their upcoming sophomore release called Iconic 2, which releases on July 31st on Frontiers Records. But before we get into the new track from Iconic, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. Here at Metal Nights, we are family, and if you want to support the channel, you want to wear the colors, check out all the Metal Coach merch I have for you. All the links are in the description of this video. All that and more when the Metal Coach returns, coming up next. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm your host, Steven, the Metal Coach Holley. Let's get into it. Let's introduce Iconic. On lead vocals, you have Nathan James. On guitars, you have Michael Sweet and Joel Hoekstra. On bass, Marco Mendoza. And on the drums, you have the legend himself, Tommy Aldridge. So let's crank it up. Let's do some headbanging. Let's rock out to Cry No More by Iconic. Let's go. Man, this track is stellar. It takes me back to the 80s, but at the same time, it has that modern feel to it. It definitely has an old school Whitesnake vibe to it, but at the same time, it does feel original, feels epic. It is just an absolute rocker and an anthemic gem. Man, let's get into the reaction, and let's start out with the vocals of none other than Nathan James. Man, he is one of the best in the business right now. Just has a brilliant vocal ability. He has that David Coverdale-esque vocal style with a bit more power and grit in his vocals. That's just my opinion. And you know I love David Coverdale. He has the ability to just hit any note he sings, and he does not disappoint on this track. He can go from those more subdued vocals to full-on soaring in a moment's freaking notice, which makes him super special in my opinion. This is especially noticeable when that chorus hits. His vocals just shift into that more open, higher register, and man, it just takes and blows the top off this track. Um, those sustain notes are stable with clean controlled vibrato, just adds a ton of emotion and just makes the sound of the track even better, in my opinion. Just a stellar job of vocals here by Nathan James. Another aspect of this track that I absolutely love so far is that killer anthemic and hooky chorus. This chorus to me is clearly built on those melodic lines with that strong repetition. The phrasing is spaced out just enough to let each vocal line land, and that hook, cry no more, just sits in that range that is easy to latch onto, and it's going to be spinning inside your head and on repeat all day long. You add in those layer backing vocals, just reinforcing that vocal harmony and that melody of the track, and you really get that anthemic lift and feel. It's simple, direct, and designed for a crowd response, and it is just brilliant. I love it. Okay, on this part of the reaction, I want to get into that groove machine of Marco Mendoza on bass and Tommy Aldridge on drums. On bass, Marco Mendoza just anchors the low end with that killer tone that is beefy and it's thick and it resonates. His bass lines are incredible. There's a ton of movement and technicality to them. His playing just rumbles in the speakers and it just rattles your speakers. I love it. It thumps. Everything he has done on this track just really helps build that depth and intensity and makes it even feel heavier without losing those melodic elements. On the drums, you have legendary drummer Tommy Aldridge, and man, does he deliver a straight ahead rock and roll groove with strong timekeeping. I love the double kick patterns. I think they're brilliant. His drumming just reinforces the pulse of the track while the snare hits are sharp and right on the backbeat. His cymbal work is impeccable, and it shifts between tighter patterns in the verse and more open crashes in the chorus. That change alone adds dramatic and dynamic lift. It's all about precision, groove, and consistency, and that's what you get from Tommy Aldridge. Man, what an incredible track so far. Let's finish it up. I'll come back and finish my reaction. So let's turn it up. Let's crank it up some more, make it loud and proud, and let's rock out to Cry No More by Iconic. Let's go. Man, this track is brilliant. It rocks in so many different ways, and if you are not up and moving, you might want to go get a physical, get your hearing tested, get your mind tested, get right, because man, I'm hearing an absolute hard rock anthemic gem, and man, is it brilliant. And part of that brilliance is the guitar work of two of my favorites, Michael Sweet of Striper and Joel Hoekstra of Night Ranger and Whitesnake. Man, if they've done something special here that just grabs your attention and keeps you wanting more. That riff relies on that palm muted low string chug combining with those open chord accents, creating balance between punch and space. The picking is tight and consistent, which keeps the rhythm clean even with that high gain tone. Tonally, the guitars sit in that sweet spot. You have enough gain for the sustain, but not so much that the articulation of the guitar playing disappears. You can hear the attack of each note. Together, they have created a solid rhythmic backbone of the track that just supports the groove and the melody. And man, this is stellar. Another part of this track that is brilliant, in my opinion, is those lead lines that Hoekstra and Sweet throw in throughout the track. It's like a dual piece, little lead licks that they throw in, those little articulations. And man, it just really enhances the track, and they do it throughout, which I think is brilliant. Really just enhances it, makes it even more stellar. So let's go ahead and pivot a little bit. Let's talk about the guitar solo played by Joel Hoekstra here, because this is how you play a solo the right way. It is technical, with just mixing with those tight alternate pickings with smooth legato and the phrasing. Man, this is where he really shines. He uses strong on-pitch bends and wide control vibrato to let those notes breathe. He's not just running scales, he's speaking through the guitar, and that's what good phrasing is all about. You can feel the intention behind every phrase. Melodically, the solo stays locked into that track. It is built around clear, singable lines that connect back to the vocal and the chorus of the track. That's what keeps it from sounding like a separate moment. It is unified. It feels like part of the story. This solo hits because it's got precision, feel, melody, all working together. Just a stellar job by Joel Hoekstra on this solo. Man, brilliant. So on this part, guys, let's go ahead and talk about the production of the song. The mix, man, is clean and balanced. It is polished sounding, but it's modern. Each instrument has its own space. The guitars are wide. The bass sits firmly in the low end. The drums are punchy. You could definitely hear the kick, the snare, and the cymbal crashes. And then the vocals sit right on top of the mix, clear and present without overpowering the rest of the band. That balance is key for a track like this. There's also that strong sense of dynamic control. The verse feels tighter and more controlled, while the chorus opens up both sonically and spatially. Just a masterful job on the production side of this track. Man, this is stellar. So why does this track stand out so much? Because everything works together. The performance is tight. The arrangement is focused. The production supports every element without getting in the way. The track knows exactly what it wants to be, and the band delivers. So guys, what do you think of the track Cry No More off of Iconic's sophomore release called Iconic 2, which releases on July 31st on Frontiers? Leave your thoughts in the comments section. I want to hear your take and your favorite moments from the track. And also let me know if you're going to pick up this brilliant new release. For me, I cannot wait. I am super stoked about it. Guys, also go make sure you support Iconic by going to the official website, and don't forget to follow them on all their social. The links are in the description of this video. Guys, if Metal Nights is a part of your week, please like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and join the Metal Coach family. And if you want to wear the colors to support the channel, go check out the Metal Coach merch. All the links are in the description of the video, and don't forget to go check me out on all of my socials, and make sure you subscribe to all of them. Guys, I want to thank you for joining me today, and don't forget to keep it fun, keep it metal, crank up something loud tonight, keep the faith, and never let anyone make you feel afraid. Take care, guys. See you really soon. Keep it metal.